Brothers, there are many new faces since I last awoke. For you, the uninitiated, let me tell you a little about our great Primarch, King Leman of Horus. Not born of this world, the child was raised by the most vicious predator of Fenris, the Thunder Wolf. One hell winter would have it that the wolf child's pack be discovered and slain by tribesmen, with the child slaying a dozen full-grown men. Being far superior to both man and wolf, he would ascend to be king of all Fenris. The tales of his greatness spread far and wide to eventually reunite with the All-Father and us, his Velka Fenrika. His many battles would eventually lead to his disappearance, but we await his coming in the time of our greatest need, the wolf time.
Shut up and sit down.
Hey you scallywags! Today we're having a look at Joytoy Warhammer Horus Heresy's Primarch of the 6th Legion, Leman Russ of the Space Wolves, Velka Fenrika. So let's take a closer look at this beautiful bastard. So there's been much discussion online about the head sculpts of the Wolf King. He has two. This one is the one he comes with out of the box. We'll take a look at the other one a bit later. I think it actually turned out better than I thought it would. I'm a bit worried that it would come out a bit crappy when I heard that they weren't as good, but this looking alright. As expected, he comes blinged out with the usual Space Wolvie Viking accoutrements. There's all sorts of lovely design work going on here. The sheath, but knife, soft bits here, lovely belts, huge wolf emblem in red with some studs, some grooves in his gauntlet here. The belt has even got some detail there. Nice wolf head. So you see some more studs on the belt. A holster here that can't be used, although it looks nice. It's a shame can't fit the gun in there. This wolf pelt. These soft plastic. This thing you can put the weapons in, I'll show later. Here as well for the axe. And here's power pack with no less than 4 wolf heads. Back here, he's even got that fur on the back. I love that. These are softer plastic, these chain bits with the teeth, fangs, more studs, jewels, gems, whatever. An engraved detail here on his legs with those little spikes. A bit shaded there. Really good stuff. Articulation starting with his head. There is movement from the lower part of the neck on the double barbell joint, so you can get a bit of movement there. The hair is going to impede a bit of movement, but it's actually on the softer plastic, the bits of hair, so it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. You can sort of push it forward like that and then move it, shift it so you can look up a bit like that. So not as bad as I thought it'd be. Back here we have nothing. This shoulder pauldron moves out like that. Same here on a hinge to a barbell, so you can move it around. There is a bit of movement here as well. The arm, which can go all the way around and up about there. Actually, if you probably shift it, you can get a bit more, I believe. Just pull that bit down a bit more, and there you go. Twist at the bicep, double bend at the elbow. Quite good. And double barbell at the wrists. movement at the upper torso. Not bad. And you've also got movement for the waist. Ball joint. Get some good movement together, but hindered a bit by the belt. Jean-Claude needs a bit of help here. Jean-Claude, that's better, with the drop down hips. Twist at thigh. And can go quite a ways up. This wolf head can move out of the way quite nicely as it's attached just from the front and the side. So it moves kind of forwardish, which gives it good range. Double bend at the knee gets you just above 90. Twist here at the foot. Up. Down. Pivot. And toe. So let's take a look at his accessories. The Wolf King comes with a nice assortment of extras. We'll start with his head. Comes off nicely. That's what it looks like underneath. Just pop this on this double barbell. There you go. Pops in nicely. In the original promo images, he looked more like Val Kilmer or Charlie Hunnam. This one does not look like either. But both turned out pretty nice, in my opinion. Onto hands. This is a spread out hand, which he comes with out of the box, fingers looking like sausages. This fist as well, only one of each. Two trigger finger hands, quite versatile hands to use. Two grabbing hands. You can pop the hands off easily. Replace them with this one. Another grabbing hand that's tilted downwards a bit. But there's only one of these. This is Leman Russ's power sword. Nice detail. This sword looks so good. Look at that. One of the best looking swords of all Warhammer Joytoy have released. You've heard of Thor's hammer Mjolnir. Well, this is Russ's sword Mjolnir, the sword of Bale Knight. Nothing to do with Christian Bale from the Batman. This is the fang of the Wolf King. His frost axe here. Lovely wolf heads there, maybe Jerry and Fricky. And different on this side. Nice dry brushing. The handle here, detail as well. Nice stuff. Known as the Axe of Hellwinter, this frost axe is made with the cracking teeth of the very beast slain by Russ himself. The Wolf King can often be seen in battle wielding both Mjolnir and the Axe of Hellwinter. This is a knife that Russ comes equipped with straight out of the box. It's already sheathed. It's a nice little skull there. He also comes with this smaller axe, which I imagine is more for lobbing at your enemy's head. The selection of different hands means that Russ can wield all of his weapons in a number of different ways, so you can achieve some natural looking dynamic poses. Here's Russ's shield, and as expected with the Space Wolves, looks very nice. And you can turn the handle whichever way you want and remove it, so you can pop that on his back, which I'll show in just a bit. Here's his gun. Lovely, nice gold gun. Your barrel. Play feature. There you go. You can spin that as well, which is very, very nice. Clips in. Strangely enough, this is the shield of no name, but his bolter, Scorn Splitter, is one gifted to him by Vulcan of the Salamanders. It was a normal bolter, but reworked for use by Leman Russ. So his gun is the only weapon that can't be stored away, even though he's got this holster on the back, which is just a bit of rubbery plastic. Don't know why Joytoy didn't just make it so you can holster this gun. There's not too much difference in the size. Shield you can store in the back. When you take this off, it's a bit small, but looks great on the back here. So I think it's appropriately sized to store on his back, just like that. It's a nice fit. And this knife, of course, is already sheathed when you get it, so you just pop it in there very easily. This axe can go just here, like in the Mini. His sword, Mjolnir, can just go here. And the axe of Hellwinter can go on the other side. Turn it around so the piping bit is that side. There you go. So everything on him except for his gun. Just love when there's storage for weapons on a figure. Anyway, let's go to some comparisons. Just like his Primarch brothers from Joytoy, although 1/18 scale, Leman Russ stands at about 7 inches tall, give or take. Speaking of Primarch brothers, he stands just a bit taller than his 40k brothers, Guilliman on the left and Lionel Johnson on the right. For comparison's sake, here's Guilliman's unhelmeted head and Lionel Johnson's unhelmeted head. Two more brothers, this time from the Heresy era. On the left, Rogel Dawn with a custom helm, and on the right, Horus with a custom helm. Also, I'm not going to do a comparison with Horus's unhelmeted helm because it's a pain in the anus to take that helmet off. So here's Rogel Dawn. Now with Rogel you can actually move the head from the top of the neck. And finally, here is Leman Russ with a load of his Space Wolves from version 1, version 2, all sorts of different sizes, Firstborn, etc. But of course, he is taller than everyone. Of all the Primarchs from Joytoy, Leman Russ stands above them all. Love his accessories, the way he looks and moves. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments. And if you want to buy your own Joytoy, please click the link in my description for my affiliates. If you like this video, please click the thumbs up. For more content, subscribe, and I'll scale you later.